Well, to Brazil now, as the country's two presidential candidates are due to face off each other in a much-anticipated TV debate ahead of this weekend's second and final round of elections. The former leftist leader, Luiz Inacio Lula da Silva, does appear to be leading the race over the far-right incumbent Jair Bolsonaro. Our South America correspondent, Katie Watson, reports from São Paulo.
Brasil, acima de tudo! Deus acima de tudo!
These past few weeks on the road have been noisy and relentless. Both Lula and Bolsonaro are well aware this has become a tight race. His support underestimated ahead of the first round, Bolsonaro's camp came into the second round feeling confident, and rival Lula knows this won't be an easy win, even if the polls put him in the lead for now. Party shop owner Janaína is hoping for celebrations of her own this weekend. She has little faith in the polls and is convinced Bolsonaro will win it.
I don't believe in the polls. I go to the demonstrations and they're peaceful. It's beautiful. The green and yellow colors, families, children, babies in buggies. So the streets say the exact opposite of the polls. If you just looked at the demonstrations across Brazil, you'd see it's so different.
Meu presidente Lula!
In a campaign so prone to fake news, it's taken on even bigger dimensions these past few weeks. There have been accusations of Satanism, even cannibalism. This second round has descended into a holy war as the candidates vie for millions of religious votes. Lula's traditionally had more support from Catholic voters, and Bolsonaro, the ever-growing evangelical community. Valdinei Ferreira is one of the few evangelical pastors who thinks Bolsonaro has gone too far.
Faith has been seized upon as a political identity, and people end up validating the Christian faith of someone based on the political choices they make. I'm choosing to vote for Lula because he just wants to be president. Bolsonaro is a candidate to be God.
Politics has never felt so heated. Felipe's family's owned this newspaper stand for 3 generations, but much has changed. No political chit-chat with his customers. It's all become too personal.
Sunday will be a watershed moment when we decide whether to continue with the same politics we have now or go back to one we knew in the past. People feel they are deciding between good and bad, and that doesn't exist. I think the country deserves the politician they elect.
But will those politicians respect the results? Jair Bolsonaro has regularly attacked the voting system, offering up baseless allegations of fraud. There's concern that so-called tropical Trump could follow in the footsteps of his friend in the north. This weekend brings to an end what's often been a bitter and personal campaign, a battle between 2 huge populist politicians on either end of the political spectrum. Whoever wins, though, will have a huge job on his hands, trying to govern this deeply divided country. Amid an intensifying economic crisis in Brazil, the political drama is far from over. Katie Watson, BBC News in São Paulo.